Hi everyone, welcome to Clara Cookie Crumb Fun. Here at Cookie Crumb Fun, we talk about True Healthy Mama, our homeschool and bigger family life. I had a brain malfunction there for a second. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now, I have all my ingredients out to make homemade baking blend, and I'm going to use Nili's recipe from Indigo Nili, and I will have all the information down in the description box in case you want to try it. Have you made this before? Let me know how you like it and how it compares to True Healthy Mama or anything else that you've used. Alright, so stay tuned for that video. I have all my ingredients together to make this recipe that I wrote down. It is from Nili, from Indigo Nili over on YouTube. I will have a link below to her video of this recipe. It is for the Trim Healthy Mama baking blend. I've always just done equal parts flax, coconut, and almond. But in the last few recipes, it's fine when I make like muffins in a mug, like single serve things. And it's worked pretty good in brownies and different things. But there are some other recipes that I've made it in where it's just, the texture's just not quite right, okay? So I said, I'm going to get I had to stock up on each of my flours except the oat fiber. And then I decided to make her recipe because that's what was suggested by many of you. So I wrote down the recipe, and here is what it looks like. But I will have a link below to hers. Many of you have already tried this. I usually just stick it in this little plastic container. So I'm going to mix it together in my bowl and then put it in my baking blend container. So the first thing is 1 cup of golden flax meal. I get all my flours in the bulk department at Winco except the oat fiber. They have coconut, they have flax, they have almond. They also have nutritional yeast, which is fantastic. All right, 1 cup of flax. It calls for golden flax, but mine is this darker one, as you can see. I don't have that one available at the bulk department, so I don't use it. All right, so the next thing we have is a cup of coconut flour. I have love the smell of coconut flour. Oh, it just, doesn't it smell good? I never loved coconut as much as I do since I started Trim Healthy Mama. Who would have thought, right? All right, those two are done. And then almonds is 1/3 of a cup. So I got my 1/3 of a cup here. We used to have this in the pretzel container. I use it for the scoop. So the kids, I had this big container, like imagine this, like full of pretzels. Instead of sticking their hands in it, I had them use the scoop. But then I realized so many times I needed 1/3 cup. So I guess I could have just went to Dollar Tree and got another one, but I already had this, so I just took it. All right, so we got 1/3 of a cup of almond flour. I'm talking, so let's make sure I got the right thing. Yes, it is. And then you add also 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to add a tablespoon. Now in her video, I watched it and I found it very interesting how she did such a great job of measuring everything out and adding little bits here and there to make it just right. I really appreciate her taking the time to do that for us. So thank you, Nili. All right, now oat fiber, 2 cups. I thought it was strange that there was 2 cups, but that's what makes it, it's all fiber, right? So that's what helps with the, oh, I don't think that's right, the lower carb part of it. Maybe I should have got a bigger bowl. We shall see. I could have put it all in a bigger bowl. I probably should have done that. So I just got these. I haven't used them yet. So I wanted some pretty bowls. I have all these plastic ones. I want to get rid of all the plastic ones and use some pretty ones to put food in and whatnot. And there we go. Not a single thing is wasted. Now there's that oat fiber mist. Oh, did you see that? Whew. Okay, next is the collagen powder. This is the collagen that I use. I'll have a link below to it. Everybody uses something different. 1/2 cup of this. And let's see, 3 tablespoons. Oh, that's a lot of it. I put this in my coffee every single day. Not only does it help you, you know, your skin, your hair, your joints, but it also gives you really good froth in your coffee. All right, now the Glucy. This is what I use. There's links below to that. 2 tablespoons, that's a lot. One. You only use like normally like a quarter of a teaspoon at this. Ooh, there's that. We don't want that in there, huh? That should have been taken out. That's that Freshometer thing, huh? All right, this is the last ingredient if I can get it out. Oh, and also some came out when I was shaking it. All right, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, now I'm going to get my whisk and we're going to whisk all this together. And we'll see, this makes a lot. This is going to last a while. My coconut flour, it looks like it's in chunks here. Break that up easier. That's what I have noticed, the coconut flour gets all clumpy like that. See, this is, that's it. So I'm looking forward to, when I first, the last recipe that I made that I really noticed a difference in my baking blend that I made was when I made the Nuke Queen's bread. I said bread. You use the microwave to cook it. The video is super silly on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, I'll try to link below to that. I don't know. Trim Healthy Mama does have a few videos on YouTube for a lot of their recipes and products. They just came out with a bunch of new products that most of you already know about, and there's videos for them on YouTube that are really neat to watch and informative. And then their trip to China. I haven't watched that one yet because we were on the way home from church on Sunday when I saw it, and I haven't watched it yet. Or it was Monday. Maybe it was Monday. And then, yeah, it was Monday when after the bounce place went to the trampoline park. Whisk is supposed to do this, but I think it's too clumpy. What was I saying? Trim Healthy Mama YouTube. Yeah, they make this the new Queen's bread on a YouTube video, and you know, Pearl's the drive-through Sue, Serene is the purist, and she doesn't use her microwave. She doesn't like microwaves, and so Pearl kind of tapes her up in the video. If you've seen it, if not, it's not like hysterical. It's just humorous. You'll chuckle, you know. I just really want to make sure this is all blended together. I have a feeling that this is going to be too much for my container. Now in Nili's video, with the also thing, she did the price comparison to how much it made, which I thought was awesome because that is super helpful for the ladies that want to make it at home, thinking that they're going to save money, which you only saved, I think she said it was about $1.50 roughly is how much you'll save for making it. And that was her products. I did not use, mine's probably cheaper. This one is probably cheaper than Nili's because I get the almond flour and the flax in this from the bulk department. And collagen, I probably buy 3 of those in a year. I've bought 2 so far this year, and as you can see, I need to make another one or buy another one. I go through lots of flax. I'm going to have to buy some next time I get to Winco. And the oat fiber I've tried so many different recipes with oat fiber when I first tried Trim Healthy Mama, and they just tasted so like gross. You know, they weren't pleasant at all. There was pancakes and there was bread. You know, you get excited when you find a fuel pull recipe, but then you try it and then you're all disappointed. So now that I have this, I am going to, the next thing I need to order is, let me get it out and show you. I need to order more protein powder. See, the ones that I ordered, things are low. And you see, it's just at the bottom, at that line there. I need to order more protein powder. And I want to make the blender bread, the wonderful, what's it called? WWBB, the blender bread that everyone's making. Half the people I've seen have success and the other half don't have success. So I'm hoping that I'll be one of those ones that have success because what do you use? Like a half a cup of protein powder or more? So, I mean, I have enough where I probably could make it, but I don't want to use the last of it and have it not work. I'd rather save that for shakes and oatmeal, you know, throw some in oatmeals or, you know, for extra protein and different things. So, all right, I think I got it good here. I think we're mixed. So I am going to put this in here, see how much I can get in here. And then these are wonderful. This is for canning. You find it in the canning section. I got it at Winco, but you know Walmart and Target and everybody else that sells canning supplies sell them. They're just for your canning jars. You know, it sets in the lid, you know, when people fill up their canning jars, when they're canning. Well, I don't can, but I have the jars that I use for storage. So when I put stuff in my containers, I use this because I was using a small funnel, but everything would always get stuck. So then I was at grocery shopping, so I bought this, and you know, it was only like $1.79, and it has been such an amazing lifesaver. I'll have a link below to Amazon in case they have these on Amazon. These are fantastic. This is just an off-brand. It's not even a ball or anything. So I'm going to fill this up, and maybe I could fast forward this part. Now yours will look different because you're probably going to use golden flax meal, but I only have this, I don't know what you would call it, the dark one. What is the difference? I personally don't know a difference besides the color. Because it almost looks like an almond flour, doesn't it? No, almond flour because it has all the skins on it. Sometimes almond flour can be dark like that. Well, I'm super excited. What should I make with this? I should make some sort of dessert. Do you hear how quiet it is in my house? Do you hear that? Well, it's all gonna fit. All right, it fit with room to spare. Look at that. Well, this is Trim Healthy Mama Baking Blend. What does that say? 1,500 milliliters. 6 cups, roughly. Okay, there we have it. Trim Healthy Mama Baking Blend. I got these containers at the Dollar Tree, so no biggie. All Dollar Trees have these things. And this container is, I bought this years ago and just keep reusing it for coconut flour because it already says it on there. So there we have it. There's the baking blend. It looks like it's going to work. Yay! Okay. Well, if I make something, I'll add it to the end of this video. I don't know what I'm going to do because today is the day where all 7 of my children are sleeping over at Grandma's house. That's why it's so quiet. And I haven't had any kid interruptions. Do you hear that? Listen. You can hear the clock ticking. That's how quiet it is. So anyway, I am going to go look through the cookbook, see what I can make. There's got to be something I can make now to test this out. Because my husband's going to bring home a couple of steaks, and we're going to cook some steaks and have a nice quiet dinner at home. Just the 2 of us. And then we're going to go out shoe shopping. I need new black shoes. I'm on my feet so much on Sundays that my heels really hurt my feet at the end of the day. And so I want to get some flats. I'm 5'9½", almost 5'10", so I'm tall, so I don't need heels. So I'm looking forward to getting some nicer ones. And the ones at Walmart just weren't, I have the brown ones from Walmart. I don't have the other ones. They didn't have the right size, and it just didn't jump out at me. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So if I make a recipe for us to eat tonight, I will show you what I make. Now, I won't show you the process, but I will at least show you if I use the baking blend. And then if I don't use the baking blend, this will be the end of the video and you won't see me make anything, and I will come back another day and do that. All right. So I hope you enjoy your day. I hope that you can go and try this. Let me know what you've made with it and what's worked with you for this recipe. And if it works for you, just like the Trim Healthy Mama baking blend, because I've never tried any of the Trim Healthy Mama products, never. But recently I've decided that I'm going to ask for them for Christmas. I already told my husband. And then with the holidays here, if I ever get my hands on some extra money, you know, if I save my pennies, you know, my own personal money, that I might end up making a purchase. But I think they'll probably have another sale before Christmas, won't they? All right, so I'm just babbling on right now, but that's what Claire does, okay? So I'll come down here. Okay, it's me, hello. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this video, and if you see me cooking something else, you'll see it. If not, it's probably gonna be the end of it, all right? So I hope you have a fabulous day, and you have a happy Thanksgiving. Be a blessing.